What's up, guys? Welcome back. Paul from Paul Sklar Fit. Today I'm going to go over the 5 foods that I eat every single day to help maintain my physique at the age of 52. If you sat me down and said you could only eat 5 foods for the rest of your life, these would be the 5 foods that I would eat. They've got healthy fats, healthy carbohydrates, and of course, healthy protein. All right, let's get started with the sweet stuff. This is the first food and probably my favorite. Now, this happens to be a mixed berry mix from Wyman's. My kids love it. I love it. My wife buys it at Publix. The whole family enjoys it. This is the stuff that I put in the majority of my shakes. Sometimes I'll eat it alone. I do like to buy my berries frozen. Fresh fruits and berries are fantastic as well. I just prefer to buy them frozen because they do taste better in my shakes. When I talk about mixed berries, I'm talking about blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, mango, strawberries. I love this type of fruit. They're high in antioxidants, they've got fiber, and they are a very healthy source of carbohydrates. So if you're looking at performance, carbohydrates like this break down slowly. So carbohydrates with a low glycemic index as opposed to a high glycemic index, which would be something like pure sugar. Low glycemic carbohydrates break down slower in the body, giving you better performance overall, and there's no crash like there is with a high glycemic food. So how does this relate to the gym and working out? If you have steady blood sugar levels, you're less likely to be sluggish and you're less likely to have a blood sugar crash. So your workouts last longer, you've got more energy, and you can put more into each and every exercise. Welcome to my disastrous yet extremely organized pantry. Now this is a pantry of a household that you know has 5 children, which brings me into the second food, nut butters. And nut butters include peanut butter and of course almond butter. There's also cashew butter, and I really honestly don't know what there is past that because these are the only 2 that I consume, peanut butter and almond butter. I consume a lot of peanut butter on a daily basis. And by a lot, I mean several tablespoons. 1 serving of this peanut butter is 2 tablespoons. It's got a great amount of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, but as a lot of you have pointed out, it does have palm oil in it. Now, my kids love this. They won't eat any of the other natural peanut butter, so this was the closest that I could find to a natural peanut butter that everyone in the household would eat. Now, I have 5 kids, so life is not perfect when it comes to food, so you have to do your best. It's never going to be perfect, but you want to get it as close to perfect as you can and make sure that everybody's getting in nutrition and the right amount of calories. Now, if you're not a fan of peanut butter or almond butter, just go with regular nuts, regular almonds, or cashews. They're all fantastic, but what I do want you to keep in mind is that they all do have a fairly significant amount of calories and a significant amount of fat. Now that fat is healthy. It's monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, and that is healthy for you. It helps to keep your gut satisfied so that you're not hungry all of the time. So it's really important to make sure that you do get in healthy fats on a regular basis. Now, why do I consume a fair amount of peanut butter? One of the things that I love about peanut butter is that it helps my performance at the gym. One of the big things when you get to the gym, if you're hungry, all you can think about is being hungry, and most likely you're not going to have a great workout. Probably your blood sugar levels are all off. When you consume peanut butter, it's a great snack to eat before you go to the gym. It satisfies your hunger. You will perform better, longer over time as your blood sugar levels are stable. So healthy fats, healthy carbohydrates, healthy protein, and a better workout overall. All right, food number 3, eggs. And here's a really interesting tidbit. I did not start eating eggs until after the age of 40. I couldn't stand them as a kid. I couldn't stand the smell of them. I thought I was allergic to them. Not until my 40s did I start eating eggs and reaping the benefits. I wish that I had started eating eggs as a kid because I feel like the protein that you can get from eggs would have helped me build even more muscle tissue than I already had. Now, I prefer to eat whole eggs. That means the entire egg yolk and the whites. Now, there are a lot of people that like to eat just the whites and not the yolks, and there's a reason for that. Eggs have a significant amount of cholesterol. They have about 62% of your average US RDA of cholesterol. Good news that I have for you is that in the majority of people, the cholesterol in eggs will not adversely affect your overall cholesterol. And that's something that most people don't know. They think if they eat the egg yolks, their cholesterol is going to go through the roof. Not the case in the majority of people. But again, remember, Everyone's different. You can use it, of course, as a protein source for muscle building. Proteins are the building blocks of muscles. Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. And then you have healthy fat. And one thing I want to get across, and this is something that I did my entire athletic career, I stayed away from fats. And what that did was it forced me to eat a ton of carbohydrates. I constantly craved sugar. All I wanted to do was go out and eat Twinkies. And of course, in college, when I was racing and training, I could eat as many Twinkies as I want, and I could wake up the next day weighing 5 pounds less. But by not eating significant fats, healthy fats, I did myself a disservice. And now at my healthy old age, I understand that healthy fats are a significant part of a healthy diet and performance. I typically recommend to clients and myself 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So what does that mean? I weigh 175 pounds. So that means that I need to take in 1 gram of protein per pound of my body weight. So 1 gram of protein per 175 pounds of body weight. That means over the course of one day, my ideal protein intake would be 175 grams. And that's tough to get. So I've got 18 grams here. You do the math, subtract 18 from 175. The rest of it, I do have to supplement. And I'll talk about that in another video. The most important thing about eggs are their protein source. The protein source that allows you to build muscle and grow muscle. The fourth food that I eat every single day is avocado. Not only do they taste great, but they're extremely healthy. I like to eat my avocados with my eggs. And typically what you have to remember is one avocado has somewhere between 250 and 350 calories, and it also has about 21 grams of fat in a 1 cup serving. Avocados are comprised of poly and monounsaturated fats. These are extremely good fats, but at the same time, you still need to understand that there are 21 grams in 1 serving. So you don't want to overdo it. And that's with everything, and that's eating in moderation. If I eat 10 avocados every single day, that's about 3,500 calories. So if I'm looking at it from a caloric perspective, yeah, I'm getting in calories, but I could blow my entire day's worth of calories just by eating 10 of these. And I don't want to do that. But just understand when I say a food is healthy, that doesn't mean that you need to eat it in excess. And last but not least, the fifth food that I eat every single day, broccoli. Now I am missing one thing because I ran out of it and I ate it with my eggs this morning, and that is spinach. So broccoli and spinach, I'm going to say that that's one, and I eat that every single day. It's either broccoli or spinach. Why do I eat it? They're extremely high in vitamins and minerals, calcium, potassium, and they offer a significant amount of fiber. And it's really important to get fiber in your diet. It helps fill you up and it aids in digestion. You gotta make sure that you eat your greens. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, these things are BS. No, broccoli is not BS. No, spinach is not BS. Don't read too much into some of the things that you see on social media. These are healthy foods that I've been eating my entire life, and they have served me well. If you stay away from foods like this, it could end up giving you trouble later on. So do yourself a favor. Make sure you eat your greens, your leafy green vegetables. They are extremely healthy for you. And from a performance perspective, eating leafy greens over time will keep you healthier and then allow you to work out harder and longer over time. I'm 52 years old. I've been eating these things since I was a kid. And it's one of the things that have allowed me to get to the point where I am today from a nutrition standpoint. I made sure that I ate my vegetables when I was a kid, and I make sure that I eat my vegetables as an adult. I actually like to get my broccoli frozen and my spinach fresh. Fresh spinach is a little bit easier for me to cook in a pan when I put it with my eggs. Broccoli is a little bit easier. The entire family eats it. So broccoli is one thing that all of my kids will eat and I will eat. So we've got one vegetable on the table. We don't have to do 10 different vegetables, and everybody eats it and everybody gets in their greens. So there you have it. You now have the 5 foods that I eat every single day. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, I've seen you supplement. Don't you use whey protein and collagen? I've seen it in your shorts. I've seen it on your Instagram page. Yes, I do supplement, and that is going to be a completely different video where I show you exactly how to supplement your diet for success. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you all the next time. Let's go.